better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that. I said
Run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said
run when you hear that. I said you better I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. You better I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that.
I'm so excited, excited to see me, excited.
Good evening everybody, Bruce Foster here, Chewing the Fat. Welcome to the show, and yeah, I hope everyone's had a great week. I think last week, yeah, we had a few things going on last week, so it's full steam ahead now, and we can crack on with everything that's happening. I tried to start the stream tonight, and I completely forgot that I had still had the same stream settings in from the last event, which I did nearly 2 weeks ago, which was the university surf event. So yeah, I completely forgot. When I tried to go stream, I'm thinking, why is it not working? Why is it not working? And then I was like, oh, hang on a minute. And then I went back in and realised I'd made a gaffe. So guys, that video there that just opened up the show, for those of you that are not aware of it, I'm pretty sure most of you do now, it's Cameron Martin Enduro Memorial Weekend this coming Sunday up at Somerset Dam, and it is 3 30-minute enduro races for obviously the Memorial Trophy, which is donated by the Martin family, and Cameron's sister, who I did try to get on the show tonight, but is actually on her way down from Darwin for this weekend's event, so she'll be in attendance at the event. So it'll be good to catch up with everyone that's going up there. So, you know, if you're tuning in and you're planning on attending, give us a hi, give us a wave, tell us your intentions, and it would be great to hear from you tonight in the show. And let's have a bit of chit chat and a bit of to and fro and a bit of fun, and let's enjoy the show tonight. So I'm winging it. I'm flying solo. I haven't done this in quite a while, so yeah, it could be hit or miss here. I've got a couple of things going on tonight, so we'll see how it all plays out. Alright, now first up, I want to just run this little video first. I put this video up the other day. It is me talking away, and it's about my recent, well, I say recent, I think we're talking about nearly 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. In fact, it actually would have been longer because I hurt my knee just after it. So we're talking 3 months almost since this video was recorded. But I posted it up on the basis that it would be good for beginners to get my point of view who are thinking about getting into racing. I attended the practice day, which was the second practice day that Queensland had, up at Redcliffe. I took part in that day, as did a number of other people who are now racing. My sole intention was to get started in round 1 racing, which was a couple of weeks after the practice day, but unfortunately I went and buggered my knee, and kind of put myself out of action, and now I'm on the slow return back. Let me just run this video and then we can have a little talk about it. Oh, wow. What can I say? Yeah, exactly. My reasons for doing this whole jet ski ride, really because I wanted to document a beginner's tale, a beginner's story of getting into jet skiing. I've watched plenty of people have watched it. You kind of take it for granted. I know there's a lot to it. It's certainly much tougher than it looks. Right now, I've just done it. I've just done a practice session, believe it or not, and my forearms are killing me, and my shoulders, obviously, they were wrecked before. They're even more wrecked now. But I've really enjoyed it. It's been a blast to get out on the water and try to do something. I don't know if I was going particularly fast. To me, it felt like I was, but I know I wasn't as fast as the more souped up jet skis. So, you know, the 300s and that, they were all whizzing around past me, and the GP 1800s and all that kind of stuff, they were all flying past. So I don't know where it ranked. For me, felt good, frustrating, battling against myself, challenging myself, trying to find a good race line, and then just when I think I've got it, bang, a little wave or something comes along and it just knocks you off, and it just sends you wide or sends you in close to the buoy. Yeah, it's a bit of a frustrating afternoon, but a rewarding one as well. I've really enjoyed it, so roll on the next one. So there you go. That was immediately after that practice session, sitting in the car park, and I can still remember the aches and the pains in my forearm even to this day. Did it put me off it? No, it never. It got me a huge buzz of adrenaline going, even to the point where the first two rounds I haven't been able to attend the first two rounds because I wasn't able to drive because of obviously my knee. But I managed to get up for the third round, and I was so hyped up to see everyone race and just to kind of record a lot of the day and share it with everyone. But then, unfortunately, we had a really bad accident on the other side of the waterway, over at the dam on the other side of the waterway, which unfortunately meant, unfortunately, a young speedboat racer unfortunately perished in a really unfortunate accident. And the outcome of that day was that emergency services shut us down, so we couldn't do anything that day. We had everything all set up ready to roll, and I guess it was a blessing to an extent that it happened when it did, rather than us being halfway through and whatever. But at the end of the day, it was never about, I think the right thing to do was to pack up anyway, given the circumstances. It was really, really unfortunate, and the jet ski community that were in attendance that day, our thoughts and hearts go out to that 45-year-old gentleman who's lost his life and his family. So our condolences to them. All right, good evening, Daz. How are you? Now, Crunchy'd 8. Where would you be based? I'm assuming with your question, are you over on the west coast? Hopefully we can get a response from that. Let's get some participation from the people who are tuning in. I know we don't have that many in the room at the moment. It's a bit quiet the last few weeks. It may well be something to do with me not being on very regularly lately. Yeah, circumstances in life takes precedence over everything else, and yeah, this is just a little hobby thing just to kind of keep us all in the loop. All right, so let's move on. All right, so where we go now? All right, let's go. Now, what I was going to talk about was insurances. Now, I don't know who rides insurance-wise. I don't. Hey, good evening, Pierre. How are you? I hope you and Sarah are well and you're ready for the weekend. Yeah, so let's talk insurance. I know there's a lot of people don't do insurance, don't have insurance on their skis. Subsequently, they don't have it on their trailers. So, you know, from the minute they leave their house on their ski, with their ski on a trailer, hey, listen, if that's the way you want to roll the dice, then that's fine. Fair enough. It's good on you. You know, it's. But my query to you, and I know a couple of people who don't do it, who don't have insurance. I do, and let me just, like, there's a heap of them. There's a heap of them out there. It's a question that comes up all the time in some of the chat groups. There are a number of them. UE, they do it, as you can see on the screen there at the moment. They do insurance themselves. Kawasaki insurances, they have insurances for as well. Now, I'm not sure if it is just Kawasaki products. I would think probably not. I would think if you have a watercraft or a bike, I may be wrong. It would be good if Marty James or Jamie Eady was on here tonight who could maybe confirm that with the insurances. I don't know if it's just Kawasaki products, but certainly if you own one, insurance is there for you. Bike or even the off-road, the all-terrain vehicles that they have and sell as well now. So there's UE. Let's get rid of that one. Kawasaki. This is who I'm with. I'm with Nautilus Marine Boat Insurance. Pretty comprehensive. I've got all singing, all dancing, pretty much. It is getting a bit more expensive every year when it should be. I come from the UK, and Daz as well comes from the UK. And Daz would probably be able to confirm this as well. You used to get discounts every year. The longer you were in no accidents, the longer you held your policy and you had no claims on your policy, you always got a discount. But here it just seems to be different. It just doesn't matter if you've got a clean record and you've never claimed on the insurance or nothing. The premium seems to keep going up, 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 up. Okay, so like, I won't hide the fact I'm just short of $1,000 for the year. Full cover, covers me if anything happens with the trailer as well. Heading down the highway, ski comes off, trailer comes off, bish bash bosh, big accident, whatever. And I'm pretty sure off the top of my head it's $20 million liability. Not that I want anybody to claim that, but that's the cover I've got. Is there a cheaper option out there? Probably is. It's like everything. Shop around. There are other alternatives. So that's who I'm with, Nautilus Marine. They've been going for years. Club Marine, another popular one. They've been going for years as well. And okay, so you can earn discounts per year for loyalty. Daz, I'd love to. Who are you with? I need to contact. I need to get in touch with you, mate. We need to talk insurance because I need to find, because mine keeps going up every year and I've never made a claim. And before you say anything, Daz, I know I'm not out as much on it as I should be. Yeah, so there's Club Marine. Club Marine's another popular one. Again, they've been going for a few years. New Wave Marine's another one that's on the go. Plenty of them. Again, I think I've already covered, I think I said UE earlier on. Yamaha Marine. Again, I'm not sure Yeah, exactly. That's right, Daz. It is. Discount per year loyalty is normally 10% per year, up to a maximum of 60% max. And that's in the UK. You don't do that here, which is, to me, is wrong. You know, the more loyal you are to a company, the better the discount you should be. So, Yamaha Marine is another one that's there. Again, I don't know if it is just Yamaha skis and products that and just their vehicles, but check again, shop around. Now, this is one that I think a lot of people don't really know about. Bendigo Bank actually do jet ski insurance as well. It's not something that they promote hugely. A lot of people don't know about it. There's some people that know about it, and it's just an interesting one that it popped up in a conversation a couple of years ago, and I reached out to them and asked them how much it would be to cover mine, and they actually came back 50% cheaper than what I'm on at the moment, which got me thinking to myself, well, hang on a second, why is it so cheap? I must be missing something here. Is there something that they've missed that didn't cover all the things that I have in my nautical in my Nautilus Marine? I wasn't sure. I played it safe. I'll be honest. Played it safe. I did get the breakdown from Bendigo. I was still a bit iffy about it, but I do know some people have bought from them, and they've never had a complaint about them. Now, they've not had the claims, from what I believe, but that might be a different situation, but worth looking at. Now, if anyone is interested in shopping around, this is, I'm going to show you my email. All right, now, I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. Let me just highlight those details in there if you want to take a note of it. This was a girl I spoke to a few years back, and that was what she came back with a quote, and I think it was something like 470 odd. Again, it was so cheap, I just thought there must be something wrong. Okay, that was pre-recorded. What was oh, right. Right. Yeah, Nautilus seems to be the chosen one, or quite a popular one. And again, I know Club Marine are a popular one, and New Wave Marine are kind of coming on the up as well. I think Pete Grant, I would imagine, Pete, are you probably with Yamaha Marine? I might be, maybe not. But if you're interested in exploring and shopping around for new insurance, have a look at Bendigo. It's actually out of the Adelaide Bank. That's where this girl's based. Eliza Welsh, insurance consultant there. eliza.welsh@bendigoadelaide.com.au, and ask for a quote from them, and then have a compare it to what you already have at the moment, and see what's the saving, and is it still, do you get the same kind of cover? Is it like for like? So that's something to think about. Now, if I found this article here is from Joshua Dowling. Now, Joshua is very much on point when it comes to a lot of it. He's a journalist, but he's a big PWC fan, big PWC. Put my teeth in. He's a writer, so he's a big advocate for us as well. He's done a lot of really good articles, and this particular one I think is really quite good. It's pretty in depth. The only thing he doesn't touch on, which again he may not have been aware of, is the potential of Bendigo Bank being a possibility for good value insurance cover. So check it out, have a look. Go to watercraftzone.com.au. He's got a couple of different articles about brands, about insurance. Obviously, the recent one, which was the registration license fees down in New South Wales, he did a big article on that as well. So really, really good journalism from Joshua, which is rare. It's rare in this day and age for good journalism. So that's that, and let's go. Yeah, that's that. So, all right, now let's switch over. So, before we, all right, Daz, who are you? Like, curious to know, Daz, if you're still tuning in, who are you with insurance-wise? I know someone else doesn't have it, but well, that's his choice. Right. Pierre, don't know who you're with. I'd be intrigued to find out who you're with, if you care to share. And yeah, be very interesting to see who's where. But I'm going to have a look at Bendigo again and see what the deal is with them, and see if I can get something cheaper anyway. I'm certainly going to shop around because I think I can get it a bit cheaper than what it is at the moment. I just feel I'm paying a bit too much. All right, so let's go round up, and we're starting to go down now. We're moving into, this is going to be a short one tonight. I've got no guest, so I was quite happy to just kind of do a round up on stuff. And this weekend, there's a couple of things going on this weekend. Obviously, the Cameron Martin event's going on Sunday. We've also got the Jetski World Series kicking off this weekend as well, round 1 in Poland. Okay, and we do have some of our our racers from down under racing up in Poland as well. We've got Kylie Almers is up there, and I've found out this afternoon Jaden Richardson's also racing there as well. I'm not aware of any others of our guys that are there that are going to be racing, so good luck to them. And I believe Radman Radicek, Anthony Radicek, he's going to be racing there, friend of the show, and yeah, good luck to him as well, and any of all the rest of the racers as well. So good luck to everyone involved. So that's this coming weekend. Those streams will be live on Friday, I believe. Yep, Friday through Saturday and Sunday. So go to the Jetski World Series page, and you'll see the links will be posted routinely throughout the weekend for each feed. And yeah, quite a comprehensive comp, and finishes up in Thailand in December. So that's Jetski World Series. Other event happening this weekend, P1 Aqua X. It is the third round at I had it, La Porta, Indiana. That's right. Yeah. So we've got the third round in La Porta, Indiana, this weekend. I don't know if the P1 Aqua X is being streamed live anywhere. If there is links popped up anywhere, I would imagine they would post them up if they do have some live feeds. The Pro Enduro comp at the moment is Dustin's leading his son Devon after round 2. So as far as the Aussies are concerned, we do have one in it, but I think he's not had the best of luck so far, Guy Greenland. So good luck to him. Hopefully he has better fortune this weekend and he manages to climb up the table. So good luck to him and every other racer there. The amateur 300 series is, our interest here is clearly Noah Skips. Came out of the first round in the lead after winning all 3 motos in that first weekend. Had a bit of an up and down weekend in round 2. He's now sitting second place overall, heading into round 3. He'll be hoping to make a considerable impact on this weekend in order to get himself back up on top. So fingers crossed, and good luck to him and all the other racers that are involved in that this weekend. So keep an eye on those pages because there may be live feeds. Jetski World Series definitely has a live feed. P1 Aqua X, I'm not so sure about. I haven't seen it advertised. They haven't had any live feeds from round 1 and 2, so I'm not so sure if they'll have it for round 3 either. But just keep your eye on the socials for the page, because you'll get updates throughout that weekend. Alright, that's that. Let me just get rid of these pages. Alright, so closer to home now. We've got Wellington Jetski Jet Sport Club. What do they have coming up? A couple of weeks away yet. We've got Winter Enduro Round 2, Foxton River. Again, if you're thinking about heading down there and doing a little racing for it as a one-off, get in touch with these guys, Scott Hay and the boys there. And Richie Ryder, I think, is involved with the club. But I think Scott Hay would be your best bet. Have a catch up with him. Drop these guys a message. You can see the page there clearly. Ask them if there's any way you have a spare ski. Guys, the clubs are always willing to help, and I think now with the internet and all this messaging, we're trying to bring the communities getting closer together more than ever, and it's great opportunities now for a lot of young people. Well, I say young, that's terrible, because it could be me that wants to do it or someone else. So for any of us that want to go racing in New Zealand or anywhere else for that matter. So they have that coming up on the 10th of August. So if you're thinking about it, start planning, start executing your details and how your plans for getting there. And yeah, good luck with those guys. I'll keep reminding these ones every week just to kind of make sure people are aware of them. So that's Wellington Jet Sport. Next event with the Jetski Racing, they had to cancel the 29th of June, which was really unfortunate. Their next round is the 25th of August. I think there's a venue still to be confirmed, but yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so they got the 25th. Yeah, 25th of August. So again, if you're thinking about heading over there, give them a shout, drop them a message. Dave Venel, who's coming over this weekend for the Cameron Martin Memorial. Here, you know, if you're a Queenslander, I'm going to catch up with him and see if there's any way he can help you and help fix it up, and then make your arrangements to get over there. So everybody's willing to help where they can in order to get people racing. So that's New Zealand. Victoria, real quiet at the moment, and I think they've got their AGM coming. Oh, they've had their AGM. I don't know what the outcome of that is. I haven't seen an announcement yet, so I would imagine it was meant to have been the 17th. Yeah, it was meant to be the 17th of July, but I don't know if that's happened. I haven't seen anything, so I'm not sure if it's happened. No racing from them planned at the moment. Fingers crossed they get something going shortly. New South Wales, again, they're in a cooling off period at the moment. They're just kind of reorganising their committee as well. I believe they've got their AGM coming up shortly too. And they're trying to bring some riders up from to the Cameron Martin event this weekend, and I believe some of them are coming up, so it'll be good to catch up with them. And yeah, I read somewhere they've got an AGM coming up, but I don't know if they've sorted that out yet. But yeah, if you're down New South Wales, keep your eyes open if you want to get involved. Join the member. Like, guys, these clubs are looking for members. You don't have to be a racer. You don't have to be a racer. You don't have to be an official. You can be a supporter. You can be a helper. Take a membership out. It's only something like $40 or something like that to join some of these clubs. I think it's $60 if it's the QPWC. But hey, listen, it helps the clubs. Helps the clubs no end. Okay, more people, the more opportunity there is for the clubs to lay stuff on and make it all about a great experience and a great event. So if your contribution is warmly welcomed, no matter in what form that may be. So crunchy day. Now the poor lass at Bendigo is going to get an influx of heaps of emails. Should give her a heads up with the influx. Possibly. She'll probably be wondering where they've all come from, but if she gets suddenly a bunch of emails, then I'm sure she'll be quite happy because she'll get more commission. Good evening, Luke. Is Jake in here? He won't leave a comment, I don't think. So, Jake, hi. Say hi. Give me a hi. Come on. I know you're out on the water today, which I was well jealous of. So, Oh, yeah, so that's New South Wales. Anyway, all right, now, QPWC, big weekend this weekend. And has he gone, Luke? Has he left the room? Curious to know. Has Jake left the room? There's no answer from anybody. Somebody will probably see him on. So, all right. So QPWC big event on Sunday. This coming Sunday. Money, prizes. He says he's still here. Okay, all right. You should give me a hi, Jake. Say hi. I don't bite. Yeah. So big event Sunday. Midnight tonight are the entries. Please, if you're thinking about it, it's not circuit racing. It's not as twisty-turny. It is more about speed, focus, and endurance. Hence the reason it's an endurance. Sit on the ski, get that steady speed going, and go for it, and just see what happens. It's reliability as well. You could be up against a big powered machine, but hey, that big powered machine can break at any moment. Okay, it can break at any moment, just the same as anybody else's ski can break. Yeah, as the saying always goes, and I always post it and comment, you've got to be in it to win it. Okay, so get your entries in before midnight tonight, and we'll see you up. And we'll see you up at Somerset Dam this coming Sunday for the Cameron Martin Memorial. Let's just have a look at what we have. Oh, there's some goodies that were posted. This must be for the weekend. All right, so there's some of the trophies for the weekend. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, cool. Nice one. And let's get to the... Now, in case you're wondering, if you're up at Somerset on Sunday... See, sorry guys, I just see the comments here. Peter, Yamaha, revs your hearts. Please, come on. Sea-Doo is life. I don't know. What do I say for Kawasaki? I don't know. Somebody needs to come up with a saying. And don't come up with a bad saying. If you're up at Somerset Dam this weekend, come and say hi to Mary and Lewis. That's Cameron's sister. So introduce yourself to them. If you don't already know them, make sure you do. All right, they'll love to meet you. And yeah, so it's all part of a nice little community feel about it. And she's making the effort to come down for this event. It's a big event as far as close to Kawasaki later. Pierre, do you even know what the front of a Kawasaki looks like? Oh, that's right, because you've probably been looking at the back of one most of the time. All right, let's have a look at the prize pool. All right. So first across the line, men's open. There we go. Jet Pilot Pro. Oh no, wait a minute, this has been changed. Wait a minute. Oh right, first person across the line. All right, no matter who it is, it's the Green Machine. Thanks, Philly. First across the line, obviously the $500 of Jet Pilot products. No matter who wins, that's their prize. They get that prize. If it's a man or the woman. Okay, so men's open competition is a $500 cash donated by the Martin family. Gold Coast Runners, $300 cash, and a $200 in-store gift card. Okay, so if Bailey wins, I've got no doubt, Peter, if you've got $200, you can maybe give Bailey the $200 and he'll give you the gift card. So, because you'll want to buy your Yamaha products, so you got to keep it Yamaha, okay? And it's money in Bailey's pocket for his trip to Thailand. Okay, right. Second prize, Gold Coast Wave Runners, $200 cash and $150 in-store gift card. And if you come in third, entry fee refund, which is valued at $150. Not bad, that's pretty good. Pretty good for the men's open. Women's, again, $500 cash. Brisbane Kawasaki, $300 cash. Australian Jetski parts, a $100 gift card, and a $100 gift card from Brisbane Kawasaki, and that's the women's first place as well. So second place, Aussie Jetski parts gift card, $100. Brisbane Kawasaki Jetski flush and wash package valued at $100. Jet One Industries $150 gift card, entry fee refund $150 for third place. So that's pretty good. We've got the stock skis, Jet Sport Australia $200 gift card, Brisbane Kawasaki, it's their flush and wash package. Second, Watercraft Performance Centres, $150 cash, again another flush and wash package valued at $100. If you're third in the stock class, you get $150, you get your entry fee refunded, so that's a pretty good deal. And naturally aspirated, Jet One Industries, $200 gift card, wash and flush from Brisbane Kawasaki, $100 gift card for second, wash and flush for second as well, and if you come in third, $150, get your entry refunded. So there's quite a bit up for grabs there. I think it's a well worth attending for. Like, take this out, take the financial prizes out. I think it's, for what the event is, I've never met Cameron. I was speaking to Marianne the other day, and I said to her, listen, I'm looking forward to meeting you on Sunday. And she said, oh, it's all right, I've met you already. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking, no, I couldn't remember. I most likely have. I just don't recall it. So my apologies, Marianne, if you're watching. Oh, crunchy, yeah. Kawasaki's safer than CJ's, they break too easy. Oh boy, I should have got my box of popcorn. Should have got my popcorn. All right, so that's the QPWC this weekend. It's going to be epic. I've checked the weather. It may be a bit cloudy. There may be a little bit of cloud, but it's no rain, low winds. It should be a great afternoon. Peter, I'm against the clock here. State titles. Right, okay, yeah. I would imagine it would have been 2022, yeah, a couple of years back that I met Marianne. I thought you were implying about this year's state titles, but I don't even know if I'll be there, but whether I'm racing or not, I don't know. I've still, yeah. All right, I'll talk about that one shortly. All right, so so cracking weekend coming up. Midnight tonight. Get your entries in. If you haven't done it, please put your entries in. Okay, even if you don't feel you've got a chance of making an impact, then don't fret about it. It's not all about where you finish. It's about the enjoyment of just taking part in something with a group of people like-minded that all want to do the same thing, and everybody goes home at the end of the day with a big smile on their face because they've enjoyed the whole event. So see you Sunday. All right, now let's move on. Let's go wreck. Jetski Jake and his family. I know some of you guys are in here. Listen, I can just sit here and watch this ding dong between Peter, Tralee, and Crunched 8. It's just ding dong back and forth. It's a bit of this, a bit of that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so wreck ride stuff. Let's go. I never actually played this video. I hope you don't mind if I play this video. So, let's see.
Very important, and it's awesome. This is regarding the Cameron Martin Memorial Enduro event. So here we go. Jetski racing worldwide is...
Actually, I've got to pass on that one because I didn't realise it took 6 minutes. I don't think you want to be listening to it for 6 minutes, so I'll pass on that one. This was the announcement from Jamie. Let me have a look at this one. Crunchy's brought up an interesting point here. Let's just have a look. Hang on. Let's go back to that a second. Excuse me, guys. Crunchy's brought up a point here. I'm just thinking, why are women getting more prizes than the men? let's just explore that one for a second. Let's see. All right. Maybe they are. All right. So let's see. Are they? I think from a monetary. No, maybe. Maybe. Top. No, top prize isn't. First isn't. It's only second. Second gets a little bit more. It's not that much, is it? Oh, no, it's the same. They're getting the same value. They're not getting anything more. Oh, no, they're not. It just looks more. Sorry, you got me thinking there, Crunchy. But even if there was more, you've got to remember, you've got to keep them. You got to keep the girls happy. You got to keep the ladies happy. All right. It's that old saying. Happy wife, happy life. Okay. So let's just remember that one. Okay. Janine, amazing effort of Jamie to get this organised and get all the donations to the prizes. Exactly. Well done. Well done. And yeah, exactly. That's a huge effort. Knowing that he picked up the phone, actually, when that announcement was made on the video, he put that out almost immediately after. He still had to phone around a couple of people. But he pretty much nailed all that with a couple of phone calls, and people were jumping on board. That's what that announcement was for, to thank and congratulate those that were jumping on board to help. As soon as he mentioned it, they were like, yep, I'm in. So big shout out to all those guys all these businesses that are jumping on board, and kudos to them. All right, so let's shut that one down. Let's get back to Jake and his rec stuff. Jake, have you got any rec stuff going up? I know you were out today, but I don't think I'll have a ride posted up yet. Where did you head off to today? Oh, that's right, you headed down Tweeds. Yeah, but Crunchy, you got to remember, you can say anything here because there's very little people here. Yeah, well, we got, how many have we got? We got, what, 8, something like that. 8 in the room across YouTube and Facebook at the moment. But you got to remember, people watch it back later on as well. So, plus, nobody knows who you are. Like, with a name like Crunchy Day, maybe I'm getting this wrong. Maybe there's a clue in the name. I don't know. I don't think there is. But, nah, I don't know. So you can hide. You can hide under that name. Look, you won't see his comments because he's actually, I can read them out, okay? So, you can get, yeah, he's tuning in, Crunchy's tuning in on YouTube, and that's where he's commenting. So, I can see all the comments from Facebook and YouTube in the same chat. And unfortunately, you guys can only see the comments in your Facebook chat, but I can see them all. But by the same token, he can't see what you guys are posting in Facebook. So, yeah. That's why I've got somebody making comments that you guys all can't see. So that's why I try and read it out, so everybody knows what's going on. So, yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, so the guys in Jetski Jake's group had went down to the Tweeds Head this morning, and I did see a video somewhere, but I'm not sure where I seen it. Luke, any idea where was you out this morning? Luke, did you get out, or was it Greg and Jake and a couple of others? I don't know who got out. I saw a video, but I just can't remember where I seen it. Oh, wait a minute, it might be on Jake's. Give me a second, let me just try and see if I can find that. There's a couple of pictures. Let me just you see them. So that's down the Tweeds this morning. That's Cook Island. and then I think the next one was them just, yeah, they're still out in the open front, outside the bar. I think before they went, I don't know if they actually went up the Tweed River or whether the bar was looking a bit gnarly. Yeah, I just found it, look, so thanks for that. There's only a couple of pictures that were from Greg. Jake unfortunately hasn't put anything. He'll be making a video for it. So yeah, nice one. Keep your eyes out on Jake's page, Jetski Jake's family page, because there's pop-up rides all the time, and not just by Jake, but some of the other members. There was one went up the other day as well. I'll see if I can maybe find that one. Someone posted one up. I think it was actually Vanessa from the other day. Oh no, it's not. That's a couple of months ago. There was one posted up, and I think it was in the it was in the family group. La 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 la. There's one there. Question: does anyone have any tips for finding whales? Now this applies across all the groups. You don't find them, you see them. Most of the times you're in the highway, somewhere close to it. Just remember there is a 3 meter rule to try and stay away, which can be really difficult, given that if you're sitting there idling, they can sometimes just appear right beside you. I remember last year, I think it was, when I was out with Daz Kale, and it was the start of the whaling, was it? No, sorry, they were migrating south. They were heading south, so it was the other end, it was the tail end of it. So I remember sitting with Daz, we were just kind of musing along, nice and we were idling, like 10 Ks, something like that. And I remember Daz pointing, Daz was slightly behind me, and I looked over my shoulder to Daz, and just as I looked over my shoulder to Daz, Daz was like, check over there, look at the whale. And I looked, and just as I looked to my left to have a look, this other whale breached, well, it didn't breach, but it broke the water, like literally 4 meters in front of me. And I, like, just the size of it was like, you know, give you a bit of the wobbly legs at first. And then I realised that there wasn't just that one, but I had about 4 other whales, like pretty close proximity. What did I do? I basically just gently moved away from it and tried and navigated out of it. The one that was across my path, I had to stop obviously immediately and then move to the side to get away from it. It was a good experience to an extent because I got to see them up close. Did I intend it? No, I didn't. They found you. They find me. And sometimes the noise of the ski attracts them for some reason. It's like the dolphins. The dolphins want to play with you. The whales are curious by nature as well. They want to see what's going on as well. But the dolphins are particularly guilty of doing it. You'll see them crossing your bow and racing and all, jumping and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's unavoidable. The rule of thumb is try and move away from it. Yeah, difficult, I know, because they'll still come looking for you. But given the picture or the video that was put up earlier today of the whale landing on the back of a boat, do you want to be in amongst the thick of it when something like that happens? I take it Jenny Barry's in the, is it Jenny? Yeah, Jenny Barry. Jenny's in the room, I take it. Hi, Jenny. Yep. Oi, oi. So I also forgot about, so Crunchy's also forgot about PWC and Noosa River. The river catch plan will go through, if you're on the Sunshine Coast, we'll meet each other. Ah, right, okay. I thought you were implying you were over on the West Coast, mate. Just with your question earlier on. But that's all right, Jenny. I know who you meant. All right, so that's, keep your eye on his page anyway. Pop-up rides. He'll put up a video. There'll be a YouTube there as well. So Yeah, there you go, that's that one. Not much happening on the Jetski Riders Gold Coast Brisbane page. It seems to be more of a bit of a business page at the moment lately. A few people in there. Oh, there's me selling my baby. Trying to get rid of my baby. Well, I'm not trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to sell it. I want to move on to something else. So I'm trying to flog it off at the moment. So if anybody's interested, give me a buzz and let's talk. All right. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of businesses not advertising on here, which, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit too much of it, maybe. It's not really ride focused. We need to get it back to ride focused again. It is the largest ride group, well, PWC groups in Australia, and we need to get it back to what it was. So we'll get there. And there's a dodgy looking fella talking about his practice experience. So yeah, that's what. Okay, now I have an absolute. Oh, wait a minute, was there something else I was going to do? Nope. Oh, look at that. Miss Sarah Ann Turtle. Showing the colours, showing the pink, flying the pink for Cameron Martin weekend. Nice one, Sarah. Alright, so let's close that down. And we'll go back to our main screen. Guys, I've got a cracking video to finish off with, okay? Next week I'll have a guest on, so sorry, I just catch a glimpse of the odd comments here and there, and they just make me giggle a little bit because I obviously I'm getting to see the whole conversation of what's going on. Yeah, so where was I? God, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Yeah, so next week I'll have a guest on. Now, I don't know who that's going to be. I'll figure that out and I'll work it out. So we'll definitely have somebody on. And it's just been posted up, Jenny. So Sarah just posted it up a little bit. And it'll be there for everybody to see. Yeah, so next week we'll have a bit of a roundup from the Cameron Martin event. And obviously we'll have our guests on. Now, who that's going to be, again, I don't know. What I ask everybody who tunes in to do is, if you believe you have something of interest that the wider community may be interested in, an adventure, race, ride, or whatever, drop me a message, let me know, and let's see how we can put something together. And we'll get you on the show and we can have a chat and chew the fat about it. And obviously yourself. And then benefit to the community as well, from you as well. So it's all about learning, it's all about growth, and it's not just from your perspective, my perspective, but the viewers as well. And so it's a great opportunity to help mould the show a little bit as well, because I'm looking for feedback from you, the viewer, and you, the PC community, PWC community, so that I can help get the right content in here for people of interest, and hopefully that then helps everybody. All right. So I know there's more information type stuff wanted out there, from a recreational point of view, equipment, all that kind of stuff, and I know Jake does a great job with some of that stuff, as well as teaching people the basics on even reversing your trailers in and stuff. I know Carl's pretty good at that one, and that's his little baby. So we want to bring that to the community. We want to bring that to the wider community as a collaborative group of people that do it, and whether it's through Jetski, Jake's family, the Gold Coast page, or through here, then it's all part of that collaboration and trying to work together and get the best value for people as well out there as well. So and give people options about what you can buy, what you can't, what not to buy. All right, so enough of that. Next week, roundup, and then we'll obviously have our guest on. So I'm going to leave you with this video. It's the Wild Water Hogs. I've re-edited the full version I've put a new track on it and shortened it down a little bit. So, but I hope everybody loves it. I think it's a cracker. The footage itself in its raw version is, look it up on YouTube under the Wild Water Hogs. You'll see the full video, and it's pretty stunning. It's from a couple of weeks ago when the surf was just rolling, and it was just amazing surf that was coming in, and these guys benefited from it because they got some amazing footage. So until next week, and again, I'll see you all on Sunday for those of you that are going to be at Somerset Dam. And for everybody that's racing, good luck. For everybody that's involved, get along and help, support, cheer on people, and come show your support for Mary Ann and the Martin family, and wish everybody well. Until next week, wherever you happen to be, good luck, ride, have a great time out on the water, be safe, look after each other, and have fun. All right, take care.